Between 2018 and 2020, a string of brutal murders across several areas of Denver, Colorado, including Grand Lake, shocked the entire nation. The killer behind these incidents managed to deceive the police and the public alike, escaping capture for years. Today's story, Strange Sterling, dramatizes those horrifying events based on police investigations and witness interviews. A car speeds wildly down a forest road. Inside is a wounded woman, known only as the Lady. Chasing her is a terrifying man named Dino. Despite her silence, fear speaks through her trembling movements. Dino, heavily intoxicated, tries to stay alert by forcing himself into a frenzy of drug-induced wakefulness. Suddenly, Dino fires his gun, forcing Lady's car to lose control and crash. Injured, she stumbles out of the vehicle, only to see Dino trying to run her over. Barely escaping, she flees into the deep forest, where beams of sunlight pierce through the tall trees. Following the light, she finds a small tent abandoned by someone. There's an empty bottle of alcohol inside. She grabs it, sits against a tree, and disinfects the wound on her ear with the alcohol, trying to suppress her screams. Her hands shaking, she lights a cigarette, though she knows the smoke could expose her location. Before Dino can track her down, she pushes through the forest, climbs over a barbed wire fence, and spots a lovely house nearby. She rings the doorbell and collapses as soon as an elderly couple, Fred and Genevieve, open the door. The scene shifts. The house is dark. Dino storms through it, calling out for Lady. He fires into rooms, checking every suspicious corner. Then, he spots a lifeless body on the floor, Fred. The once peaceful home now reeks of blood. As he explores the garden, he finds human remains scattered around. When he fires a shot into the freezer, a scream echoes from inside. Later that night, a black car speeds toward the Blue Angel Hotel. Inside are Dino and Lady. Only a few hours earlier, they had met. What began as a flirtation led to a one-night stand. Lady had wanted to stay longer, so Dino, amused, asked for her number. Their casual conversation soon turned intense as Lady's hidden fantasies began to surface. As they shared cigarettes and stories, their chemistry spiraled into dangerous territory. Lady's fantasies became darker, pushing Dino's patience to the edge. During one of their games, Lady whispered a phrase, Mr. Nossel, their secret code word to stop. It revealed that they were role-playing, and for a moment, both laughed it off. But soon, things took a darker turn. Without her realizing it, Dino had slipped a real gun into their play. When he tried to take things further, Lady's demeanor changed completely. Back at Fred and Genevieve's home, earlier that same day, the couple had been peacefully chatting over breakfast. Sausages, omelets, pancakes, filling the cozy air with a warm aroma. When the doorbell rang, Genevieve, thinking it might be a bear, since one had been terrorizing the area recently, grabbed her bear spray. But when she saw the bleeding lady begging for help, she quickly brought her inside. As Fred went to call the police, Lady stopped him for some unknown reason. Then Genevieve heard noises. She came out only to find her husband murdered, his bloodied body lifeless on the floor. The killer wasn't Dino, it was Lady. Genevieve froze in horror as Lady dragged her toward the garage. But spotting Dino entering the property, Genevieve seized the chance to escape. Meanwhile, Lady grabbed the bear spray and hid inside the freezer. Back at the hotel, Dino and Lady were again together, intoxicated by lust and drugs. Lady prepared a special mix for Dino, claiming it was for relaxation. Suspicious but tempted, Dino agreed. Minutes later, the drug took effect. His body convulsed, poisoned. Lady took advantage, tied him up, and placed a knife on his chest. Searching his bag, she discovered the shocking truth. Dino was not a random man. He was a police officer, assigned to hunt down the notorious serial killer known as the Electric Lady. The L tattoo carved into his chest was proof of his target, and the truth hit him. Lady herself was that killer. When Dino shot her, the bullet tore through her ear, forcing her to flee. The roles had reversed. The hunter was now the prey. Wounded but determined, Dino managed to call his partner Pete, asking for backup. Pete arrived with a female officer. Lady, pretending to be the victim, staged the scene perfectly, making it look as though Dino had sexually assaulted her. Despite Pitt's warnings, the female officer unhandcuffed Lady, determined to help the supposed victim. As they escorted her outside, Genevieve suddenly appeared on the road, terrified, screaming that Lady had killed her husband. But before she could finish, Lady shot her dead. Shocked, the officers froze. Lady quickly grabbed Pid's gun, shot the female officer, and forced Pid to drive. After driving some distance, Pid finally realized who she was dealing with, the real Electric Lady. He asked why she killed the couple. Lady only smirked and said, "I never wanted to die an ordinary death." She revealed her childhood obsession with Gary Gilmer, a real-life serial killer from the 1940s. She wanted to be just like him, feared and remembered. As she taunted Pid, she sprayed his face, then tore flesh from his neck with her teeth, leaving him to die in agony. Soon, another car approached, driven by a kind-looking woman who stopped to offer her a ride. Lady smiled faintly, relieved at the kindness. But as she reached for her gun, the woman acted first, firing a single bullet that pierced Lady's chest. As Lady gasped her final breath, the woman calmly called the police. "I just shot someone," she said. "She tried to kill me. I'll be coming in right now." The car sped down the road, leaving Lady's body behind, motionless, her blood soaking into the earth. And thus ended the dark chapter of America's most infamous female serial killer, the Electric Lady. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe and stay with our channel for more true crime narrations.